You look stunning.
Do you think so?
I know so. I mean, you asked that to Ant quite a lot. Why didn't he just say, yeah, you do, you look banging?
Oh, he's got something wrong with him.
Well, before we do get started, let's celebrate some of your best bits.
I'm not shallow, but you don't shag a personality. My little girl. Doesn't look like Amy Winehouse, does it? No. Don't know who picked the model for the cake, but it's not me. Definitely don't have ginger fucking hair. I'm gonna spat at myself. Tastes like cat's piss. Oh, your tit used to be brown. You're not gonna want to suck on them with the peel, are you?
What was the process like?
Do you know what it is? I really enjoyed it, but it was just, it was difficult. Like, it was very difficult for me because me and Ant were just so different. Like, in my eyes, we just weren't compatible in the slightest. So the experience was just, it was mad. It wasn't what I expected. I think Paul got spiked the night that he decided that we were supposed to get put together. I do. I think he must have got spiked.
Is that true, Paul? What happened? What happened?
All right, here's what I love about Nikita.
I love you too.
I love you. She is loyal.
Yes.
She is confident, and she is ambitious. I think those are core values of yours. Would you say?
Yes.
There you go. All right. These are also core values of
Ant.
Ant. Now, physically, Nikita was what Ant wanted, right? Don't you think?
Well, I think so, kind of. But he said he doesn't like the whole fake boobs, fake bum, so... And that's what I'm about.
His eyes were like saucers when you walked in.
When I walked out, I went, listen, even if I'm not this guy's usual type, I look fucking good today. Do you know what I mean? I would shag me that day. Like, I looked fit. Like, do you know, before I walked down the aisle, I thought I looked peng. But then, obviously, when he found out that he wasn't my usual type, I feel like that can hit a nerve a little bit. Because if anyone said, yeah, oh yeah, you're not what I would usually go for, without sounding nasty, it would make you feel like not good about yourself. And I think he switched after that.
Was there anything you liked about him whatsoever?
Oh, listen, he's a good-looking lad. Like, there's no dispute in that. Like, even from the day that I met him, he's a model, for fuck's sake. Like, there's nothing bad about him. He's just not what I would usually go for on paper. So the two key things, Paul, that you've obviously took into consideration, he's 6'2" or 3", and I said he has to be over 6 foot, and he's got, like, piercing green eyes. He's got fucking sexy eyes, which I liked. And obviously, I do like veneers, but he doesn't have veneers, but he's got a very perfect smile. Like, for having normal teeth, he's got good gnashes. So I can get, I mean, I can
Feel
get...
embarrassed. I'm like,
I
don't have veneers.
He's got gorgeous teeth.
They're the invitation to the mouth, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. The first thing you look at on a guy is eyes and smile. I don't care what people say, do you know what I mean?
Right.
The eyes are shut and they've got yellow teeth, I'm not interested. So, like, they obviously picked, like, a couple of attributes where, you know, he was all right, but I like big lads, I like hench, like stocky.
Did you snog? Like, what happened?
I think we were in Mexico for about 9 days, roughly.
And you didn't snog once?
Nah.
But you didn't kiss at the wedding, though.
I pecked him.
See, I think that's where it went downhill for him because he wanted that kiss, Nikita.
How
and
do you
you know what you gave him?
What?
You were like, you did not give him that kiss. Come on.
He wanted you,
He wanted
you
the
didn't
kiss,
want
yeah.
him, and that initial rejection made him potentially reject you
Yeah, I
on
think
the
that.
honeymoon. Oh, no. What a shame. Because honestly, I really see you and Ant having really passionate, heated sex. Yeah. Slightly angry as well.
It's just fucking hard work, man. I'm hard work, he's like next level.
What was the honeymoon like then? Like, after that argument, that really explosive argument, was it all downhill from there? Did you have any fun on that honeymoon whatsoever?
No, I'll be honest with you, like, we only argued. So the first day we went there, obviously we flew to Mexico and we chatted shit on the plane for 11 hours, like really got to know each other. So the first day was sweet. And then the second day was when we had the row on the beach, and then obviously went back to the hotel room to try and talk it out, and it ended up escalating. So after that, we were in separate bedrooms, but we spent every day together. So we still went, we done couples yoga together, we done cocktail making, we got dressed up every night and went out for food and drinks. We had a lot of, like, in-depth conversations where we just spoke about like family and personal things, and we did get along, and we got pissed on a night. Like we made loads of American friends, like just chat and waffle, and we had like loads of, you know what I mean, on a night we were together, but like at the end of the night we always went our separate ways.
Wow, that is so interesting. Right, so from the honeymoon to the dinner party, because we saw a lot of drama at that dinner party, do you have any regrets?
I'm very true to myself, so I was defending Alexis, like Alexis was my girl. I don't know whether many people saw that, but we met obviously at the hen do and we just got on like a house on fire. We clicked instantly, and obviously when she came into the dinner party, she was really upset at how her wedding and honeymoon just went with Jordan because she didn't really have a good time. And I'm not gonna lie, I just think like one thing led to another.
Remember, Nikita's, I think, top value is loyalty. So she
Absolutely.
felt like she was trying to protect her girl.
Yeah. What I love about you is that you have got that girl code. I can see that you are loyal, like everyone can see. And you will back your girl. I wouldn't like to be your enemy, but your best friend, therefore. When you was telling Paul your deal breakers, Paul's pen ran out of ink.
Oh my God.
So I can't keep up.
It was crazy. But you know what's fascinating though is we're talking about only physical attributes.
I know. I don't
Talk
wanna
to a
look
married
shallow.
couple and say how important are physical versus everything else.
Yeah.
A good relationship is like tennis. You know what I mean? It's back and forth.
Back and forth.
There was no back and forth.
And there was no back and forth.
There was none.
So who out of the whole experiment would you have preferred to be matched with, if anyone?
It would definitely be Josh. Good looking lad.
Really?
Yeah, like his body's got a good strip. Personality, Bob's. He's just fucking funny, him like he's similar to me. We're just loud, we're just nuts, like we're very like on the same wavelength. Looks wise, Josh. Personality, Bob.
So are we saying that you and Ant, just to be clear in case it wasn't, are you and Ant completely over?
Yes.
Right.
He's probably...
Obviously, I would never usually do this, but I might scoop up your sloppy seconds, Nikita.
I'll allow you to do that. I'll let you do that.
So on the show, you did have quite a few deal breakers, and you set that bar very, very high indeed. So who in the world do you actually fancy?
I'll give you a description, okay? So I do like 6 foot. I just like height. I like a nice tan. Green eyes is my favourite. I mean, I would accept blue, but I do. I really like green eyes. I don't know why, I'm just a sucker for green eyes.
Oh, honestly, based on all of that, Nikita, we thought that we should put some of the world's sexiest men to the test and see whether they're good enough for our Nikita. Okay, so first up, we have Dwayne
Oh,
The Rock
love him.
Johnson.
Love him.
What are we thinking? Come on,
Literally,
he's got shoulders,
yeah, gorgeous, one of my favourite actors. And you know, now that he's an old man, I actually prefer him now compared to when he done wrestling.
Yes, I'm with
Really?
you.
I
I'm
think
with you
he
on
is
that.
beautiful. He has blossomed and grew. I actually prefer. Do you know what it is? I don't usually fancy baldies, and he's grew. He's looked massively. Love the bald head.
Wait a minute though, that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. One thing I would say is he doesn't have green eyes. So here's someone who does have green eyes. Dean Gaffney.
Oh, chum.
I mean, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Dean Gaffney.
Does he? Right, how could you not fancy this guy?
He's a very good-looking man. Not my usual type. I can see why people would fancy him. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Not my type, but.
That's great, because I've put them together and we've got the perfect man for you. It is Dwayne The Rock Gaffney.
He looks handsome.
Let's hear it for Nikita.